The Chinese Communist regime stepping up its strict hold on the Chinese people. A report sheds light on how some citizens are rewarded for tattling on others. Here's more.
China is offering its citizens cash rewards of up to $15,000. That's for tip-offs about people who, as they describe it, endanger national security. The Chinese Communist Party views national security as a broad range. It includes information about corrupt party officials, as well as human rights violations happening in China, all of which are kept largely under wraps. A number of reporters, human rights activists, and people fighting for their own rights have been arrested for allegedly endangering this version of national security. Foreign correspondents, missionaries, and NGO staff are among those who have been detained on that charge, as well as people who have studied abroad and were exposed to the influences of the free world. As for how these people are found out, the regime encourages people to report others for rule-breaking. Successful informants can receive either spiritual rewards via certificates or material rewards of cash. This is according to regulations released by the Ministry of State Security last week. Experts say such campaigns are destructive to society.
The so-called foreign spies, enemy forces, infiltrations, these are all fabrications of the CCP in order to create an atmosphere of red terror. They make people distrust and suspect each other. They encourage people to tip each other off to authorities. This will make spy hunting and snitching a trend. Then slandering and framing will follow.
For years, Chinese authorities have encouraged the public to report so-called foreign spies and their Chinese collaborators. Such efforts have ramped up under the country's current leader, Xi Jinping. Experts say the boosted spy hunt reveals authorities' nervousness about public resentment toward the top leader.
Their purpose is to help Xi Jinping stabilize his power at the 20th CCP National Congress and continue to hold his position. So they use this opportunity to nip all buds of instability. They target everyone who's not on their side and any political dissidents. This is not limited to regular citizens, but also senior party officials. Their purpose is to silence people with fear and suppress any potential resistance against Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping will seek a third term during an important Chinese Communist Party Congress this October. He first came to power 10 years ago. That's after being selected by the former Communist Party leader. He was not elected by the Chinese people.